You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your host, Amanda Kinseth. And Cecil Chandler. If it's happening in the area, then it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. It is a Thursday, and let me tell you, we're glad you're here because we've got a great show lined up today. And we got visitors in the studio, so we got to do right.
Yeah, and we've got an experiment that we're going to do here over here in a little bit.
I know, and this is so wild. You get to see some neat things on this show, and if you miss it, hey, you can watch it at 10 o'clock at night in a rerun.
Yeah, and you can watch it on CarolinaLive.com. We always post our shows up there, so I know you go back and you watch it over and over and over again. I bet that's what people do.
I watch it every night. I'm asleep by then. No, I'm just kidding. We got a great show lined up, though. Stay with us. But right now, Amanda, what are we going to do?
Hey, let's check on the weather.
I think Cecil just gave away his tip how he gets so many YouTube hits because he watches it over and over. I'll tell you what, our forecast over the course of the area lately has been over and over, the same one over and over again. Now, a little bit of a different story out there for us for the next few days. A few clouds over the 2nd Avenue Pier camera in Myrtle Beach right now, but lots of folks enjoying the beach time. A dry day out there so far, and look at these temperatures at the noon hour. We're not even to 80 degrees now in Florence, Darlington, Hartsville, or Laurinburg at 79. 82 in Myrtle Beach and Conway, but up to 86 in King Street. We have a cold front that's moving just off to our east right now with the developing area of low pressure. That should bring in some drier air later on today, but the chance for a few widely scattered showers and thunderstorms can't be ruled out for the second half of the day. About a 40% chance, but again, very hit or miss out there with most locations getting missed. Temps will top out in the mid to upper 80s, so it will be warm but not unbearably hot or humid. And it will be a partly sunny day. Out to the tropics with Dorian, 60-mile-an-hour sustained winds. It's a relatively stronger tropical storm, moving west-northwest at 17. Forecast track remains the same on the same heading, west-northwest, as we go through the upcoming weekend to the beginning of next week, staying to the north and east of Hispaniola. From there, though, the forecast track is very uncertain, so we'll be watching this closely, and you can always get the latest on Dorian, Tropical Storm Dorian, on your website, CarolinaLive.com. Make sure you download the Android or iPhone app for Carolina Live as well. Otherwise, your forecast, dry Friday and Saturday, mid to upper 80s over the next 7 days for the Grand Strand, upper 80s to barely getting back to 90 degrees by Monday, Tuesday. Rain chances are back by the end of the weekend.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
I'm Tracy Vreeland, executive producer at News Channel 15. Here's what we're working on today. A Conway High School football player has had to have multiple surgeries after he's hit by a truck. Today you'll hear from his family on how the community has rallied around him. A Grand Strand company is one of the few to have Google Glass, the computer you wear like a set of eyeglasses. Workers describe what they think of the futuristic product. And today marks the first day of class for Horry County's year-round school. That and much more tonight on your news at 6 and 7.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. We'd like to welcome a group that we have in the studio today. Say hello to the Coastal Carolina Association.
Everybody waving over there. Can we see them? I think we got a camera popped out. There they are.
There.
Oh, we got a truckload of people in the studio today.
Yeah, and you know, the realtors, so maybe they'll give us some free houses.
I know it.
You think?
I talked to them about it.
Yeah, they're laughing.
They got
they're
you.
laughing. I think
Believe
that
me, I'm laughing on that one too.
All right, something I want to talk about is this new exercise fad that is hitting the Grand Strand. It's called piloxing. Do you know what that is? Piloxing. It's a combination of Pilates and boxing. Yeah, very good.
All right.
So they have a master's class coming up. It's coming up on August 10th at the YMCA, or actually on August 9th. And it is free to YMCA members, and non-members can make a donation. That goes back into the YMCA, but it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to take the training on the 10th. If you want to take the training, you can do that with me. And then
I can do
pretty soon I'm going to start teaching piloxing. You can try to do it, sure. But yeah, come to the class.
Yeah,
it is August 9th at 7 o'clock p.m. at the YMCA. It's going to be a blast.
That's right. All right, something else we need to talk about coming up for downtown, for Conway downtown on 3rd Avenue. It's featuring Sea Cruise. It's their big event they have every year. And this one is the...
Alive After 5.
Alive After 5.
Yeah,
I couldn't figure out what it was, yeah. So bring your chair. Starts at 6:30, and this one is set for August 1st. It's on a Thursday. Sea Cruise will be playing there, and then they're also having a free snow cone social at 6 p.m. And for more information, you can call 843-248-6260 and find out about that. That's next Thursday, and it's free. Can you believe that?
Yeah,
Everything's
11:55 is great. They do it every year, you know.
I know it. It's
just
cool.
a little event, a good excuse to get outside and have some fun.
I know it. Here we go. All right, today's Thursday, July 25th, and this is Hot Fudge Sunday Day. And it's also Health, Happiness, and Hypnosis Day.
Hypnosis. Well, hey, since it's Hypnosis Day, let's give away some tickets. You know, Big Laugh Theaters, they've got the hypnotist. Hilarious. I laughed so hard I cried. So we're going to give away tickets. So get on our Facebook page and be ready. I think we're going to ask a smarter than a 60-year-old question for this one.
Yeah, we'll do one of those today, too. All right, birthdays today, 1935. John Robinson. This guy is 78 years past head coach at USC, won 4 Rose Bowls, national championship in 1978, College Football Hall of Fame in 2009. 1946, Rita Marley, 67, the widow of Bob Marley, and published a book, No Woman, No Cry, My Wife with Bob Marley. How about that? All right, 1967, Matt LeBlanc. You remember him.
Friends,
How you doing?
How you doing?
Joey, on the TV show Friends, and also he played in Charlie's Angels. Now, this day in history, it was 1946. Look-a there, look-a there. The first bikini is shown at the Paris Fashion Show, and, you know, now there's a lot less to those bikinis. 1966, the Supremes released You Can't Hurry Love. And in 1992, the 25th Olympic Summer Games opened in Spain. Now, from the Know-It-All Department, you ready?
Ready.
Did you know the voice actors of Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse were actually married?
Oh, I did not know that.
Walt Disney came up with that. He said, we want to use a married couple. So they used a married couple to do voices of Mickey and Minnie Mouse.
Oh, did Mickey and Minnie ever fight? Then they weren't really married. No, I'm just kidding.
And you know, did you ever see Mickey and Minnie kissing? I've never seen them kiss.
I think so.
Well, you can't do that. Walt Disney was. All right, that's from the Know-It-All Department today.
All right, so we have a giveaway. We're giving away tickets to go to Big Laughs Theater. That's with the hypnotist. You can go to the family show, the moderate show, or the wild show, which gets pretty wild. It's a lot of fun. So to win, all you have to do is be smarter than a 60-year-old.
Yeah, that's very good. Now, check this out. All right, listen up. Everybody notice. If you know, don't holler it out, though. All right, in the 60s, a TV show, a Corvette was used to travel around the country. And the slogan said, get your kicks on. Y'all know it? Somebody knows. I heard it. They know it back there. Yeah, all you got to do is send me that to finish that out. Get your kicks on.
If you know it at home, well, to win, just go to our Facebook page, Amanda Cecil Carolina. Go over there to the message button and message us with the answer. One more time, Cecil, what's the question?
And the question is from a 1960s TV show. A Corvette was used to travel around the country, and it said, get your kicks on.
All right, stick with us. We have a cool experiment that you can try at home with your kids or grandkids. We'll be right back.
The Chevy Impala getting the highest rating from Consumer Reports for sedans. It's the first time in at least 20 years a U.S. automaker's outscored a Japanese or European rival in this category. Consumer Reports says U.S. automakers are clearly in the midst of a bona fide renaissance. Now, meantime, investors sure are liking Facebook today. Shares surged as much as 28% in early trading. The stock's been stumbling since the social network went public last year. But Facebook just reported a 53% surge in sales as more advertisers try to reach us even when we're reading news feeds on our phones. Jamba Juice getting rid of styrofoam cups and replacing them with more eco-friendly ones by the year's end. Jamba, by the way, will be giving free smoothies to kids 8 and younger on Saturday from 11 to 4 at participating stores. And Campbell's Soup hoping to extend the time our kids like its goldfish crackers. It's got a new line aimed at teens. It says it'll be adding flavors aimed at the Hispanic market as well. At the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Jane King with the Bloomberg Midday Report.
I love the Y because it's a great place to work out. I love the people here. I've met some friends, and they're creative. They always got a new class to get you going and keep you motivated. So I love the Y because of that.
Change your life with the YMCA.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. It's time for Try This at Home with the Children's Museum of South Carolina. We're always doing fun, interesting, educational things that you can do with your kids or grandkids.
Yes, hi, how are you?
Good.
Good. Well, today I brought one of our favorite things to play with, baking soda and vinegar.
Yeah.
So,
which everybody has around the house.
Everybody has it around the house, and it's the best thing to keep your kids occupied while the museum's closed. Because while the museum's open, you should be there. Go there and come play.
All kinds of stuff, sure.
But when you're at home, pull out the baking soda and vinegar. All you need is a cup. This cup is filled about halfway with vinegar.
Okay.
And Amanda, you just add a little bit of baking soda to that. You know, and with your kids, try it with water, lemon juice, different types of things to see. That's a lot. Go ahead, do it. Dump it in.
Hey!
All right, so the baking soda and vinegar have a chemical reaction, and their makeup changes and all kinds of bubbles come out, and the kids get really excited about it. But
I'm excited. Look at the bubbles!
If you add food coloring to the water, the different colors, it can add even more kind of dimension. They can pop the bubbles, but it doesn't make a very good bubble solution. But the bubbles are actually not being filled up with air, they're being filled up with carbon dioxide. So if you wanted to ask them how to catch that carbon dioxide, then you could catch it with a balloon. So this balloon I blew up, just like any normal balloon. Because it wasn't filled with helium, it's not going to float, it's going to sink, so you can talk to them about that. But this balloon has some baking soda in the top. So if you take that and just put that right over here, if we lift it up and drop the vinegar in.
Mine has a hole.
Make sure your balloon doesn't have a hole in it. First. We all love live TV. That's why we do too.
But look, it's blowing out the balloon.
It catches the air, and actually if you tie this off, this balloon will actually weigh more than that one because the carbon dioxide is heavier than air.
Super cool. Try this at home and head to the Children's Museum of South Carolina, located at 2501 North Kings Highway in Myrtle Beach.
It never fails.
Hey, Hudson, you ready? Come on, buddy, let's go.
It doesn't have to be just a trip to the park. Pets are welcomed at Coastline Pet Supply. Our pets don't get to choose where to shop, and pet parents who care shop at Coastline Pet Supply. They specialize in holistic and premium pet foods. Don't shop big box, shop local, and receive the personal service your pet deserves. Be sure to take advantage of this week's in-store special at Coastline Pet Supply.
And welcome back to Carolina Company Live. Coastline Pet Supply. You just saw the commercial. The man's here, Tommy. He knows everything about everything pertaining to pets.
That's right. And anybody who's been there loves to go there because they know Tommy cares about their pets as much as they do. And you really are helpful in so many different ways.
Well, we do the best we can. Started looking the other day at a list of what the most popular breeds were in the U.S. and
Collie.
Collie.
Didn't make
at one time.
What was first? Yeah.
Lab number one.
Lab.
Number one is a lab.
Okay.
Number two is a German Shepherd. 3 is a Golden. 4 is a Beagle. 5 is a Bulldog. 6 Yorkie. 7 Boxer, and 8 Poodle. So, well, that's interesting. But who are the movers and shakers on the list? 10 years ago, Bulldogs were 18. They're 5 now. The Dachshund used to be 5. They're 10 now. But I started looking back, who are the popular breeds? Because when I was, in the late 50s, early 60s, a kid, the breeds that were popular in my neighborhood, you don't even see anymore.
It changes every so often.
Irish Setters, Collies. We had a lot of German Shepherds, which you still see, and Cocker Spaniels. Mutts, that covered 80% of them. Every once in a while, you'd see a Dachshund. So I went back and started looking. The 1890s, the most popular breed in the U.S. was a St. Bernard.
Well, I'll be.
You'll never see one.
I know it. You
in
don't.
the 1900s, it was a Collie. 1910's a Boston Terrier, German Shepherd in the 20s, Boston Terrier again in the 30s, 40s was a Cocker, 50s were Beagles, and then from 1960 to 1982, it was a Poodle.
Wow.
And Lab took it over then, and it's been the #1 breed.
Well, you don't see any rat terriers. Back when I was a kid, we had a rat terrier, a dog.
Yeah.
A dog,
Yeah.
and and you don't ever hear about those anymore.
Everybody in our neighborhood had an Irish setter because Walt Disney did a show, Big Red.
Big Red.
Everybody had an Irish setter within 2 years of that. But those are your most popular breeds.
That's interesting. Labs, their labs are everywhere. They're great dogs, though.
Well, they're very adaptable. You can hunt them and throw them in the backyard with the kids, and they do great.
So we had a Lhasa Apso and a Pomeranian. Those didn't make your list, huh?
They're down there, but we actually see a lot of them in the store, and
Okay.
Chihuahuas too.
Well, that's great. If you're looking for something, let me tell you, Coastline Pet Supply's got it all. Tommy's got goldfish, snakes, everything. And you know what? He talks to the animals more than he does the people when they come in, the pets. Come by and see Tommy. Thanks, Tommy. We appreciate it.
Y'all have a great week.
All right. Coming back, we're talking about big trucks. Stay with us.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. We are talking about some big trucks coming to town.
I'm talking about big trucks, buddy, and I say you see a lot of them out there. It's called the Rocky Ridge Truck Day.
Yeah.
And this is coming up Saturday, 27th. All these people that design these big trucks, that's what's so cool. And this is going to be at Judd Kuhn Chevrolet Little River from 10 until 4 on Saturday. And we've got two guys with us. We've got Randy and Keith with us. Now, Randy, tell me about the big trucks.
Big trucks are got 6-inch lift, 20-inch tires, or 20-inch wheels.
Yeah.
And they're pro comp lifts. Don't void your factory warranty. They're just bad.
So you can.
So are these the ones you need a ladder to get up to?
Some might. Some might.
So that's pretty cool. We're going to show some pictures of them. Now, Keith, how long does it take to jack these things up and get them ready?
If you pick one on the lot, we can get it back in 3 weeks. We sent to a company in Rocky Ridge, which is in Georgia.
And that's what's so cool. It doesn't mess with your warranty.
That's right. That's right.
So
Lots of different options. You can go black chrome, regular chrome. Really good stuff.
Oh, all right. You have a big truck?
I have a Suburban myself, but it doesn't have the Rocky Ridge.
It doesn't have the Rocky Ridge.
Are you going to jack it up and put some big wheels on it? No.
Well, let me tell you, my nephew, I tell you, Dale's got one that's got the huge setup, and I can't even get in the truck. But there's a lot of people that really love this, though. Don't they, Randy?
Absolutely. They're stopping by daily looking at them. We're running a special this day.
Yeah.
It's Judd Kuhn's birthday. He's going to turn
His
40.
birthday?
Going to turn 49.
49. How about that?
So to celebrate that, we're going to do $49 over invoice on all Rocky Ridges that day.
All right, you got to be a Rocky Ridge, and that's from 10 to 4. You want to come out and look at these huge trucks and see how they do this. Meet the people that design all this. Also,
and you'll have some food and prizes.
Food, prizes.
Yeah. Got the new 14 Impala, which is on the lot, which is #1 as far as that car.
And the girl that does all the commercials.
She's going to be there signing
pictures. She'll be there signing pictures for you.
Megan.
Megan, that's right.
The Rocky Ridge boys are going to be out there answering any questions anybody might have.
So Rocky
prizes,
Ridge.
giveaways.
Prizes, giveaway food.
Yeah, just a big fun day.
All right, it's a free day. Come out and check out the Rocky Ridge Truck Day at Judd Kuhn Chevrolet. It's July 27th. That's coming up this Saturday.
Ask for me, Keith, or ask for Randy. We'll be out there.
10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Go see the big trucks.
All right, stay with us. We'll be right back. And coming up right after this show at 1 o'clock, The Chew. And at 5 today, Dr. Oz, a look at 3 new discoveries to burn fat faster without even moving. I got to see that.
Tonight at 8 p.m., Wipeout. 9 p.m., Motive. Going to be a good one. And at 10 o'clock, Rookie Blue.
And the morning at 9, Rachel Ray. We got actor Scott Bailey's on there. He's going to answer questions for 3 of his biggest fans, so tune in for that. And at 10, Ricky Lake Show.
And at 12 o'clock noon, Carolina and Company Live. We'll be right here in the studio. Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. So people send us stuff
all the time.
And I have to show this off. This is super cute and cool. It is called a Woombi Swaddle. And if anybody has ever had a baby, I don't know if it works on your baby, but mine, it was like the key to happiness right here, a swaddle. We put Charlie in it when he was upset and he would stop crying. We would put him in it to sleep and he slept all night. And this is a swaddle and it actually has a zipper on it so you don't have to wrap it and know where to put this, that, and the other. It's got a zipper on it. It's got holes so it doesn't get too hot for the baby.
Why didn't I have one of these when my kid was little?
Yeah.
I mean, he never stopped crying at night.
You should have. See, if you would have had these. It's designed by a nurse, too, so it's really great. If you go to Woombi.com, you can check it out and get one, you know, for yourself or maybe for somebody who's having a baby. It would make a great baby shower gift.
Woombi. Huh?
Yeah, isn't that cute?
All right, we've got a great show here. Always here, and we always got something going up. All right, we want to tell you about Save Our Cats fundraisers coming up Monday, August 5th at Boston Pizza at the Carolina Forest in Myrtle Beach. The fundraiser will have a silent auction, guest speakers, and the luncheon's from 12:30 to 3:30. They're going to have a lasagna and spaghetti. And the fund saved goes to Save Our Cats.
That's right. Thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations to Jerry Mack. The answer to the giveaway question is Route 66. You won some tickets to go see the Hypnotist show. We'll see you tomorrow.